Guys, we're here with Nicole Levin, the top Israel real estate lawyer, a specialist in law, a specialist in real estate, author of the book. What book did you write, Nicole?
The Israeli Real Estate Maze.
Wow, tell us a bit about it, about what you're doing, what you've been doing here, what's going on. We're in Tel Aviv today.
Yeah, so we just signed a contract. It's an interesting project. My clients bought an apartment in a historical building, and the construction company is adding a couple of floors to the building, but my clients bought an apartment in the historical part of the building. So it was a very special project. And also there were other issues involved that we had to solve before we were able to sign. We got those things solved, and they've been approved a mortgage, and they got their money over, and we just signed the contract today.
Incredible.
Wish them the best of luck.
Mazel tov, Nicole. And tell us a little bit about your book, what we can expect, what's going to be happening, what's going on with the Matzav in Israel, what's going on in the market. Just tell us a little bit about an expert like yourself. What's going on? What are you feeling? What's the feeling?
Well, you know, when the war first broke out, I thought, wow, we're at war, and this is a very bad war, and who's going to want to buy real estate here? But then when we saw all the anti-Semitism breaking out all over the world, we've been flooded with requests to find apartments, to do real estate transactions. So I think that now is really, really a good time to buy real estate in Israel. And there's plenty of apartments available of all shapes and sizes in all the cities. And now is a good time for real estate investments in Israel.
Incredible, incredible. And Nicole, you're an expert. You deal with a lot of Anglos from all over the world, America, South Africa, England. And just tell us a little bit about when someone's looking for an expert real estate lawyer, why Nicole Levin? I mean, your experience, you've been here how many years in Israel?
I've been in Israel 45 years.
Wow.
I studied law here in Israel in Bar Ilan University. October 31st, I celebrated 40 years as a lawyer
Wow.
in Israel.
Mazel
That's when
tov.
I was accepted to the Israeli bar.
Jeez.
And I've been in the trenches in Israeli real estate for all that time.
Jeez, you know what you're doing, eh?
Yeah, native English speaker, and but I speak fluent Hebrew. And these things are very, very important when you're dealing with real estate transactions in a foreign country where you don't know the language, but you need a lawyer that knows your language and knows the local language. So that's where I come in.
Incredible. And you're the author of a book. What's it called?
Yes, I wrote a few years ago. I wrote a book called The Israeli Real Estate Maze. It's on sale on my website, levinlawoffices.co.il. And it's really a basic book which explains about how real estate transactions work in Israel. It's a good book to know. I always feel knowledge is power. So it's a good book to have if you're thinking of investing in real estate, buying real estate in Israel.
Incredible. And Nicole, you are a specialist in preservation?
Historic preservation. About 10 years ago, I got bit by the historic preservation bug. I went back, I did another degree, a BA in the preservation of historical buildings. I just finished a second degree in it. And I deal with the restoration of historical buildings in Israel.
Wow, that's incredible. So a lot of it in Tel Aviv, right?
A lot in Tel Aviv, but also Jerusalem and other places in the country. Sfat, Jerusalem, I said that already, but there are historical buildings all over. We've got to preserve our heritage.
Incredible.
Very Zionistic.
Amazing, Nicole. So what tips can you give anybody, especially now, especially with the situation in Israel, wanting to come on Aliyah, wanting to buy? How do you think the prices are going to be affected? What's going to be happening with the market?
I think that prices in certain areas may go up, where a lot of Anglos buy. And it's always good to look for the next neighborhood, the next best thing. But I always say the best thing when you're buying real estate, especially in a foreign country, is to surround yourself by good professionals that you could trust and who know the work. And people who are willing to take calls and to speak to you and write to you and answer questions, and just surround so that you know where you're ready and you're prepared, both from a monetary point of view and from a legal point of view. and for a physical point of view, whether the building or the apartment is in good condition, etc., etc.
Okay, amazing, Nicole. Anything you want to give a tip? It's Erev Chanukah, Erev Shabbos, beautiful time of the year, even though the situation's been crazy. Just a tip you want to wish everyone, and anything, what do you want to give us, like your last, like just for now? I mean, please God, we're going to hear a lot more of you. We're going to be doing a series of Zooms and webinars and across Israel, bringing you a taste of Eretz Israel together. We thank God, Israel Properties have had the schus to work with you for many years. You're our personal lawyer, you're our business lawyer, you're our first choice. It's a pleasure to work with you, but just for now, the last few tips, Erev Chanukah, what do you want to give to the people?
Well, we're going into Hanukkah. Today we light the first candles. Hanukkah is the festival of lights. So I just wish everybody, Kol Am Yisrael, that we should shine the light on Israel and on all the Jews all over the world.
Oh man, Nicole, thank you so much. So nice to see you and to be working with you. What a schus, Erev Chanukah, to be signing a deal for our clients while they're overseas on holiday.
Yeah.
They've bought a beautiful property with us here in Tel Aviv, an historical building, like you said. We're so happy for them. We've just had a phone call with them, and we just had a beautiful face call. They're so happy, they're so excited. As we carry on the next phase, guys, helping you, holding your hand every single step of the way, law, finance, forex, upgrades, choices, renting, managing. We're here for you. Israel Properties, by Stamel and Partners, Nicole Levin, and all of our providers, wishing you a Chag Sameach, Chag Chanukah Sameach, Shabbat Shalom. God bless, please God, Am Yisrael Chai. Thanks, Nicole. God bless. Thank you so much. Kol Tov.